Y'all can see right there, we're up on the challenge. Risk management is easy to fix. In my case, it was easy to fix. Coming from a 9 to 5 world, like I was so scared of losing $100 because like for me it was like, damn, that's like a whole day of work that I just lost in a couple seconds. Every day that I wake up, I'm chasing that better version of myself. If it's in trading, if it's as a father, if it's as a person, my relationship with God, as a mentor, always chasing the best version of myself. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back for another day. I really got a banger for you guys today. It's kind of odd for like how I'm recording because I don't have my usual tripod with me, and I got you guys on top of a can, so yeah, this shit kind of off. If the video quality is not stable, I apologize in advance, but we're working with what we got. My son ended up going through my bag where I have all of my content stuff, and yeah, he broke one of my tripods. But I mean, it is what it is. He's just a kid, right? But what I really want to speak about today, I really want to give you guys this key gem that just made everything click for me in the aspect of trading. Like, it's just the importance of trading with the system and not having desire or an outcome in mind, right? What do I mean when I say that this can be applied to your regular life? If you have a plan, let's say you want to get in shape, or let's say you want to become proficient in something that you really enjoy doing or that you found yourself being good at, you have to have a system and a plan. You cannot just go at it with the outcome or the desire of change in mind. You have to, everything has to be well structured. Like, you can't just be cutting corners. You can't be expecting the results to come in when you are not even putting in the work, or like you're just all over the place. I don't even know how much battery my microphone got. My camera's fully charged, but my microphone for some reason is not charged. Honestly, on the weekend I really didn't even touch my equipment. Like, I was just spending time with family. I didn't even know where half of my stuff was until today when I realized that my son was messing with my stuff. But I mean, it is what it is. But going back to the main topic, like in regards to trading today, perfect example for today, right? I ended up taking a win today on NQ. I ended up catching over 50 points. Could have caught a bigger trade today. In reality, what made me hesitate and what really brought up this idea for today's video was the tension around everything. There's a lot of things going on with the war and everything. Everything just was very unsettling in the morning. Still didn't manage to catch my primary entry. Ended up catching it a little bit later than usual, but still managed to make over $980 today. It was crazy. Could have capitalized way more, but I I was just very hesitant, right? Going back into like having a system instead of going based off of outcomes and desires, right? When it comes to trading, the number one mistake that majority of people make, it doesn't matter what part of the journey they're in, it's usually not having a well structured and planned out system and just expecting an outcome, and the desire of making money, the desire of changing their life in a trade really takes over. And that's where pretty much everything just goes south, right? Like, emotions get in the picture. Oh, did I get darker? What the fuck? Your trading rules get fucked. Like, you don't respect your trading plan. You're blowing accounts left and right. You are making mistakes that you were doing when you were a beginner. Like, even in a stage where you're seasoned or you've been in this game for a minute and you know your ways around, like, still, if you're just focused on the outcome, if you're just driven by the desire of making money and just changing your life instantly, you're just taking 20, 30 steps backwards, right? Today, the reason why I didn't capitalize on a bigger move was because I was very hesitant, right? Like, going into market open, seeing how price had gapped yesterday, Sunday, due to all of the war news and everything. I was like, yeah, we're gonna have a massive dump. I'm going to make a lot of money off this shit. Might pass my eval. I didn't want to tell you guys until like I had this account passed, but I have an eval. Currently, I'm up 1,600. I went with my funded futures, so there's no activation fee required. So once I pass this account, pretty much we're set to go. But yeah, I mean, today I could have passed that account in one trade, but I have a system in play, right? The only reason why I am where I am now and I've managed to I don't want to say I don't want to say conquer this shit because I still have a lot to grow, but the only reason why I'm able to understand and capitalize off of trading is because I have a system that I follow regardless of anything, right? And going into market open today, I had one thing on my mind, and it was to de risk and be very cautious with anything that I took, right? Um, I ended up catching the initial move during market open, which was a push to the upside. So I entered a little bit late, just catching 50 points when I could have caught over damn near 160 points. But I'm fine with that because following my system, yes, a specific criteria was met when one of my confluences showed up. And also, like with ES, like everything was just textbook. Like it was following everything how I wanted it to, right? Like my system, everything, I was comfortable risking less, taking smaller profits due to everything going on around. And it made me realize that following my system, not expecting a certain outcome, but really just following my system, following my rules was the biggest transformation in my trading, right? I understand to trust in my system. I've done enough research to the point where like I trust this system percentage wise. So like I'm very confident in what I'm doing. But the only thing today was all of the news going on around, right? And also we had news during market open, so I didn't want to enter any positions. Oh shit, she's wobbling. I didn't want to enter any positions before high impact news, especially with all the volatility going on around, going with the war topics and everything, right? But yeah, catching over $900 in less than 5 minutes was crazy. Could have made 3,000, but I mean, it is what it is, right? The system is meant to make me move strategically, right? I am not basing my day, or I am not waking up with an expectation of a certain amount being met. Once I'm in the charts, once I see my confluences or see the trade setup, percent itself, or even just my targets, right? Once I see everything in the morning, now that's where I make my decision. Okay, today I'm comfortable risking my usual amount, or today I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive, or vice versa, I'm going to be a little bit more reserved and like just hold on my capital. Today was just one of those days where it's like very uncertain for me, especially with it being the first time that I'm looking at these market conditions. I haven't been trading for more than a year, and it's something new for me. And at the same time, like that brought in a little bit of doubt. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys and tell you that, oh, I knew this was gonna happen. No, bro. Like literally I was scared shitless in the morning because I was like, damn, like we got high impact news, a lot of volatility. My targets that I had set for market open during Sunday got hit with the gap. So I had a entry model for those lows to get taken out, but ended up happening at market open. But yeah, I mean, really, I just want to tell you guys, whatever stage you're in, it's fine to mess up. It's okay to mess up. It's perfectly fine for you to mess up. But having a system, being strategic about every move, and understanding where you're at mentally when it comes to your relationship with money, your understanding of the market, And don't be too hard on yourself. There has to be a substantial amount of losses before you win. You know, like, bro, you gotta lose more than you fucking win. Like, when I got funded, I was like 10 or 11 accounts deep in that I had blown, bro. The top step account that I passed was literally a reset that I did mid combine because I was down $1,000. I was like, no, I gotta see this shit fresh. Ended up passing it on my 11th or 10th try. I'm not too sure. Then from there, like, I just understood that with one trade, you can make up everything that you've lost. Like, my payout pretty much covered all of those accounts and the activation fee and everything, and had a little bit more money left from what I had initially invested into trading. So it paid off, you know. Now with this my funded futures account, I'm still like $75 in profit for from what I've spent in prop firm challenges and all that stuff in my journey, right? So yeah, I mean, it's okay to fail. Like, I'm at a point now where, like, I was demo trading ever since I lost my account for, like, I want to say a good 2 months, and just back testing and understanding that along the way was huge for my trading success. Like, failure is perfectly fine. Having a system is the number one thing that you need to be successful in this game. It's the same thing as risk management, is the same thing as like having that skill. But I feel like if you don't have a system and you're just entering based off an outcome that you're expecting or emotions, like, that's worse than not having proper risk management. In my opinion, like, going in with no plan and no system is really worse than not having risk management, because risk management is easy to fix. In my case, it was easy to fix. Coming from a 9 to 5 world, like, I was so scared of losing $100 because, like, for me it was like, damn, that's like a whole day of work that I just lost in a couple seconds, you know. Like, I feel like that's easy to overcome because now you understand how money works, and now that you're in this space of trading and you see how quick money can be made and how quick money can be lost, like, in a way you get desensitized from money, but it shows you that you shouldn't be too attached to it. Use it as a tool, not give it so much value, you know? But yeah, in my case, I feel like not having a system is the worst thing that you could possibly do to yourself. But yeah, now relating this to life, I mean, the way I changed my life and trading helped me along this journey was that when I was first introduced into this, the people I was around and my mentors and everybody that was around me during my beginner stages, like, really showed me that it was a mindset and a lifestyle thing, you know. And ever since then, like, I've carried the skills that I've acquired through trading into my personal life, and I've seen the change. Like, having a routine, it's not a system. You can call it a system or a routine, I'm fried. But if you have a routine that you execute on every day, you don't cut corners, you stay on your shit dialed in all fucking day. For me, it was heavy on losing weight. I was dialed in on my diet, working out, same thing, routine, everything, recording the process on my content and everything, right? And I've seen success in that department, you know? I just copped a couple things yesterday to work out, and bro, I got an ab roller. I think you guys seen it in TikTok, like the one with the handles and shit. I got it off of Walmart though. And I already had the push up board, the color coded one. Man, that ab roller ain't no fucking joke. Like, I don't know if I got weaker, or that shit is just crazy. Like, I worked out with it yesterday. When I woke up today, I swear I couldn't even move around in bed, bro. Like, I was sore, and all I did was 50 reps. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, all you really need is a system to fall upon. If you don't have a system and you just have this mentality of like, I could just buy another account, it's just $50, you're going to stay stuck in the same cycle. Up to now, all I've seen is that everything is cool now with the war and shit. So let's see what the market has been booming though. Ever since market opened for the Asian session, that shit went up crazy. It had to push higher, like almost 100 and some points. Yeah, man. I mean, hopefully everything just ends up going smooth and things just get back to normal, I guess. I'm gonna just be playing it safe with the risk. Might just, like, but as well, like if I'm seeing that the market is moving smoothly and things around the world are just getting better and like it's cool. I mean, shit, I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive, right? Just depending on the situation. And yeah, but I mean, this week we do have Powell speaking like two times this week, and yeah, I mean, I don't know, especially since like when he speaks is like 30 minutes into market open. So if price is very choppy during market open, I'm not even doing nothing. But if I see a setup and I'm confident in it, I am going to take a trade. But just for right now, very cautious about what I do next when it comes with this account. And I want to show you guys the data here. Y'all can see right there we're up on the challenge. So we're 50% away from getting funded. The thing that I like about my funded futures is that it's instant funding. So that's cool for $100. I mean, instant funding is crazy. They do limit you at 3 accounts. And with the starter plan, the max payout I think is like $1,200. I don't know if I said this already, but yeah, that's the only thing to it. But I mean, bro, if you think about it in terms of like return of investment, like you're spending $100 for the account and you can 12x your money. So I'm not complaining. Especially if you max allocate with them, like that's literally 3,600 per week, which is crazy. But the overall goal, like I said from the beginning, is to build capital from these prop firms and just have my live account and go from there. But for right now, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where I'm at right now in my trading journey. Halfway there to getting funded again. Everything is just getting better day in and day out. Thank you guys for sticking through with me through the hard times, through all the downfall that I've had. But everything is just getting better, and I know it's just going to keep on getting better. The community is growing. We're almost at 770 subscribers. It's crazy. I know I can hit 800 in a week. That's like 40 subs. I mean, I was doing crazy numbers back then, right? I was doing like 200 and something a month and shit. It is the end of the month soon. Shit, I want to say around 780, 790. I don't want to I don't want to cap myself, like I know I could hit 800 if I truly put my my all into this shit, which I do every time, but it's a little it's a little crazy for like the end of the month cuz it's like literally next week, right? Yeah, bro. We're going to accomplish that. I know we're going to keep on getting better, keep on growing the community and everything. And now that I am back trading on a real account and it's no longer demo, every video that you guys see, I mean, it's actual game, bro. Like I'm just giving you guys all I'm doing with these videos is I'm showing you guys that it's possible. Like it takes time, but it's possible for you to change your life in a matter of months, right? Like I've done it so quick because I've put in the time and I just locked in. I just took a step away from distractions, friends, and yeah, man, I'm working on myself because if I don't do it for me, ain't nobody's going to do it for myself, right? Like every day that I wake up, I'm chasing that better version of myself. If it's in trading, if it's as a father, if it's as a person, my relationship with God, as a mentor, um, like I'm always chasing the best version of myself. There has been many complications along the journey, but oh, I didn't tell you guys. So during the weekend, I ended up getting rejected from 2 jobs, bro. crazy. I just made a video about this, like just saying how God just helped me dodge a bullet with one of the jobs that I applied for, and one of my old coworkers got it. And now this happens. It's crazy because I have the qualifications for these jobs, actual certificates that you need for these jobs. And they pretty much told me that I was not a good, I don't know. They just told me, like, thank you for applying, but we're not moving forward and shit. So that was very crazy, bro. I was telling my dad, it's like, bro, like, I have all of the qualifications. Like, these certificates cost money for you to buy, So sometimes the companies would rather you have it, because then if you don't have it and they hire you, like, they have to provide them for you. So that was crazy, bro. It's like, yeah, this 9 to 5 shit ain't for me. But I just gotta keep on grinding and keep on getting better day in and day out. Like I told you guys many times, like, my faith is bigger than anything. I'm not giving up. I'm pushing past anything. I am my biggest obstacle, but I'm also my biggest asset. It's you versus you every day. And if you let the weak version of yourself win, you're going to be stuck in the same cycle. With that being said, I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.